have the second phone announced at Samsung's event. It's the Galaxy S6 Edge. As you can see, it's called Edge because it's got some lovely curved edges to the screen. Now, the curves are a lot less severe than was on the Galaxy Note Edge, which kind of tapered almost to a point here, and that made it really awkward to hold. This isn't quite as awkward. I mean, it still doesn't feel as good as the Galaxy S6, which has a bit of a wider edge here, but it feels okay. It doesn't feel anywhere near as uncomfortable as the Galaxy Note Edge. The buttons, power buttons on the right hand side there, nice and easy to access, and the volumes on the left, again, nice and easy to access. The home button also has an incorporated fingerprint scanner. This now doesn't require swipe anymore because it was a bit awkward to try and swipe one-handed. Now it's touch-based, just like Touch ID on an iPhone. The metal goes all the way around. The SIM tray on the Edge is actually at the top, not on the side as it was on the Galaxy S6. The camera on the back is raised, just like the S6, but it's slightly less pronounced. The S6 feels like it's coming out a bit more. Still got the flash on the back and all the other bits. Now the back is covered in Gorilla Glass 4, which is nice and tough, and it's also surprisingly grippy. Doesn't seem to want to slide off like Xperia phones do. So that's quite a nice feature. It doesn't feel quite as premium as some other phones that are metal and glass, but it's not too bad. What's nice about the Edge is that it gives you a few functions that you can swipe just like that to kind of find some key contacts. So you can have 5 contacts down here. Oh, there's only 1 on this phone, but you can have up to 5. And then if your phone is upside down and it makes a call, it will light the colour of your chosen person. Again, a nice little feature. The front-facing camera has 5 megapixels, and it's got large pixels, a little bit like the ultra-pixel camera on the HTC One M9. What that means is it lets more light in for selfies. It does a pretty good job as well, from what we can see here. Let's open the camera app, let's flip around, and there we are. You can see it does quite a good job of getting our news editor there making a funny face. There's a bit of noise there, but it does the job. The rear-facing camera now has 16 megapixels and comes with optical image stabilization, and the camera app has changed a little bit to have words written on the side here, so it's a little bit easier to understand what it is you're doing.
I have to pull one, sorry. If you wait, I can show you.
There you go. Another little feature of the Edge, you can get little notifications appear just on the side. So you can get some little news notifications, texts, emails, things like that. The speaker grill's at the bottom with the micro USB port and the 3.5mm jack. There's some little plastic breaks in the frame. That's to let out the signal, which is required on any metal phone. And we see similar things on the iPhone 6 and on the HTC One M9. Other than being curved, the screen is the same as the one on the Galaxy S6. So it's Super AMOLED and 2K. That's a lot sharper than the 1080p screen that we had on the Galaxy S5. It's actually on par with the screen on the Note 4. This is our hands-on of the Galaxy S6 Edge. We should be getting a review sample soon, so come back to trustreviews.com to find out what we thought.